guys, what's good? It's Kayla and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am back with basically like a chit chat sort of advice video, but it's still a fun one as well. So I'm basically doing what I wish my younger self knew, so like all of the things that I've learned as I've got older and what I wish I knew back in the day. So even if you're not younger than me, you can still take this advice and apply it to your life and just how to make yourself like a better person. I think I've got about 7 steps of what I'm going to tell you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Let's get into this video. I hope you guys enjoy it and I hope you are well and safe. So guys, the first thing which I wish I knew when I was younger is that don't ever rely on someone else to make you happy, because when that person leaves you, you're gonna be stuck. You need to make sure you're 100% happy within yourself. You need to make sure you love yourself 1,000,000%. Make sure you guys, link in description, I'll have the link to my how to love yourself and self-love video. I'll have that link below. But I'm telling you guys, you need to not seek happiness and validation from other people, because that is the worst thing. And I just wish that it made me so unhappy like a couple of years ago, like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I was just trying to seek happiness from someone who's not me. Like, self-love is the best love, and if you don't love yourself, then how will someone else be able to love you, if that makes sense? So yeah, just honestly, you need to make sure you are 100% content in yourself. You are not worrying what other people's thinking about you, and don't ever like rely on someone else to make sure you're happy. That why basically invest all your happiness in someone else? That's selfish. Like, why are you basically making someone else, making you feel they should be responsible for your happiness? That should never be the case. You should always love yourself first. It's hard, it's taken me years. I only now, like, I'm 16 and I've just learned that, and I feel like I'm still learning that. But once you begin to do that, you will just feel 100% happier. And once you're happy within yourself, like, you are literally unstoppable and no one can come above it. Like, once you're happy in yourself, that is the best. Self-love, best love. That's my quote of the day. Self-love, best love. So guys, next thing I wish that I knew when I was younger is that comparison is the worst thing. I needed to grow up and learn that you shouldn't compare yourself to other people. Like, you will just become an unhappy person. You always feel like you're not good enough. So once again guys, I'm referring back to Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. If you haven't got this book, it's going to be in the description box down below. This is not an ad, so make sure you go get this book. It's honestly changed my life. Like, it's crazy. So he said, looking to others for inspiration is fine, but there's a difference between inspiration and envy. So loud and sick. Let's just take a round of applause. But honestly, like, you can look at other people, you can think, oh my gosh, this person's got better grades than me, they're dressed better than me, they're doing things. But if you're so focused on other people, you'll never ever, and I said this in my other video, you're never ever gonna get to your destination. If you keep worrying about other people, you are never gonna achieve and you'll never actually be happy. That's not good. Do you know what I mean? So don't ever compare yourself. It's easier said than done, 100%. I still to this day sometimes I think to myself, oh, I wish I was like this, I wish I was like that. But you know what? You're your own person at the end of the day, and you've got a special gift, and your special gift is that no one is you. No one looks like you. No one has the same mindset, the same goals as you. So at the end of the day, just remember you're beautiful, and that you shouldn't ever feel like you have to compare yourself to someone else to feel, because you feel like you're not beautiful enough. All of these Instagram models, as I said, the influencers before, influencers is a thing that it's evolved and it's become social media, made us feel like that we're inferior and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, don't look at influencers, because they're just as insecure as we are all. Do you know what I mean? So I think you just need to accept yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others, because that will just make you so unhappy. It's easier said than done. I'm still working on it, but I just hope that you guys don't ever feel like you're not good enough. Someone may have more money than you, that doesn't define you. Those are all materialistic things which don't define you. It's about what's in the inside at the end of the day. And just always know that you are amazing and you're capable of anything you want to achieve. Next we have the biggest one. I'm telling you, I had to learn this one. I'm still learning. But guys, you can't trust everyone. That is I think the hardest thing on the whole of the list, which has taken me long to sort of grasp over the years. But listen to this, right? I saw an Instagram quote or something. It was like, don't trust everything you see, even salt looks like sugar. So not everyone is who they are. People will betray you over life, and don't trust everyone. I think I'm a big believer. I will never ever tell someone else my goals or like 100% what I'm thinking, because I feel like if that person knows what you want to do, evil eye is so real. At the end of the day, people will be threatened by your potential and the things that they know you can achieve, so they'll try and stop you achieving that by like belittling you or making you feel like you're not capable of achieving that. So the best thing, like, guys, you cannot trust everyone. It's a harsh reality. No one likes to talk about it. It's a bit of a taboo topic where everyone's just like, oh yeah, be like really loving and whatever. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm still loving, I'm still kind, whatever, but you just gotta have standards and boundaries. Not everyone's your friend, and I said that in my friendships video. I'll also link that down below. I covered everything: friendships, toxic friends, fake friends, and stuff like that, everything. So make sure you guys go and watch that. It'll be linked down below. At the end of the day, don't trust everyone, but then again, don't not trust, if that makes sense, because trust is the foundation of any relationship, whether it's a friendship, an actual relationship. So trust people, but just don't trust everyone, and don't be too trusting in people, because not everyone has the same heart as you. So guys, this follows on to my next point of that big friendship groups, like having like 15 plus friendship groups is the biggest mistake I ever did in my whole life. Like, I'm telling you, the more friends you have, the more problems that will come. 9 times out of 10, you're only actually close to 3 people out of the 15, so the other 12 people is just there. Problems will start, problematic people will start. Big friendship groups is the best thing I needed to learn. Like, that smaller circle, smaller group of friends, the less people that know your business, less problems that will follow you. So just one thing I wish I knew, and if you're watching and you've got big friendship groups and you know deep down that they might not be beneficial to your life, they may not be motivating you, supporting you, just make sure that you are not. I'm not saying, because I've got many friends from different groups, but when you've got one friendship group and that's it, like, I've got many different friends from different like places and areas in life, but it doesn't mean that everyone has to come together and be friends, because it just won't work. Everyone just likes it all to feel popular and like you've got bare people around you. No, guys, it doesn't mean that. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10 people in big friendship groups aren't always happy, and then they'll split up, and then some people will go this way. There's always people in big friendship groups that are closer than the other. So the one thing I wish I knew, and which I've learned now, is that smaller friendship groups are 100% better than big friendship groups. So guys, my next point is what I wish I knew like a couple of years ago, so like take back to like year 9 days, is that education is so important. Education is key. Don't think that it's cool to not work on your grades and not work hard in school, because there was a time where I just was literally like, nah, like, school's long. Like, I just fixed up like year 10 and 11, and then once you realize that you need to stop taking it for a joke, the quicker you do this, the better grades you'll get, I promise you. So just don't like think that education isn't cool, because it's your future at the end of the day, and the harder you work now, the easier it's going to be in the future. So just make sure you don't take it for granted. Like, don't take advantage of it. Work hard, always do your best, try hard in every single subject, and yeah, just be ambitious. And sometimes it's long, but I'm telling you, the best thing I did was just really focus on my education. My GCSE videos are coming soon, but school is hard, and that's facts. That I'm not saying that it's not, but you need to not give up because it's hard. You need to even work even harder because it's hard. Do you get what I mean? So whenever things are difficult, you just need to make sure you're working 10 times harder. And you know that whole stereotype, like, oh, like, messing about in school is cool, and so I'm telling you, don't do it. It is not cool. Just make sure you like focusing and stuff, because you'll regret it sooner or later. We'll get to year 11, or like, let's say you're in, I don't know how old you guys are that are watching this, but if you are like in year 13 or whatever, and you mess about like year 12, or like you're in uni and you mess out like first year, second year, you're gonna, in the end, it's gonna become too late, and then you're gonna think, oh sugar, like, I wish I focused before. So just whatever you're doing, just make sure you're working hard. So guys, the next thing I wish I knew when I was younger is that to not be afraid to stand out. So like, don't be afraid to be different. In life, if it was all the same, we'd all be clones. It'd get boring. Everyone would be the same. But you was made differently for a reason. So embrace that. Use that to your full potential. Don't ever try and be someone who you're not. Always stay yourself. Stay true to yourself. Or you want to wear like bootcut jeans, but that's not the trend. That's cool. You go and do that because you want to do that. Like, don't ever like let society sort of like dictate how you want to dress. Be yourself. Like if you feel like you want to do something, you can do that. Like don't let anyone change your opinion and change your sort of mindset that you can't do that, because you can and you're capable. The one thing I believe is that you can achieve anything you want to with hard work, consistency and faith, and you will achieve that. So you guys can do anything you guys want to do, and I hope you guys are inspired to now go and be different. Like don't try and be like the rest. Go and do what you want to do what's best for you, because deep down we all know what is best for us. Does that make sense? So make sure you guys do that and you'll be super happy, unstoppable. So guys, the next thing I wish I knew was to not be too hard on myself. Like I am literally my worst critique. And let me be real with you guys, I have filmed YouTube videos. Like I've sat down, I've filmed them, it's taken me about an hour and a half to film, and I've just deleted them because I don't think that was good enough. I am my worst critique still to this day, but I've got a lot better. Always never ever feel bad to celebrate your achievements, because you're your number one fan. At the end of the day, you are the person who knows your full potential, and you are the only one that can go and achieve your potential. No one can go and do that for you. If you know you want to do something, you got to want it for yourself. So the best thing I wish I knew was to not be too hard on myself and to celebrate our achievements, because where you are now is where you've prayed to be before, and you've done that without even realizing it. So just always like celebrate your win, even if it may be small, like what you spoke on the phone to like a company for the first time, or like you ordered food by yourself for the first time because you were scared to do it before. Like even if it's something so small as that, always be proud of yourself, because I'm proud of you, so why shouldn't you be proud? But then again, if you know you haven't been working hard or pulling your weight, then you need to think internally why you haven't been doing that and what you can do to improve. Everyone is trying to better themselves in life, so don't try and rush it, don't force it. If you are not where you want to be yet, keep grinding, keep climbing, and you will get there. I'm telling you, with hard work, consistency and faith, you'll get there. So guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys took a bit of advice from what I listed and all the points I said in this video. Make sure you guys, number one, subscribe if you're new here. I'm nearly at 200 subscribers, and also make sure you go and watch my previous videos. I've got loads more content coming, and I hope you guys are well and safe. So please like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you guys share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for all the love and support so far. I'm so grateful, and hope you guys are well and keeping safe. Bye, it's Kayla.